All right, everybody, this is Sean B. Bradley, president of Dealer Synergy. And I'm sitting here with my friend John. John, say hello to everybody real quick.
How's it going, everyone? Glad to be here.
Thank you. So can you tell us just first, where you at, what your title is right now?
I'm the general sales manager of Patriot Buick GMC in Boyertown, Pennsylvania.
Okay. And what's your full name for everybody?
John Landosca.
So John, how long have you been in the business for?
20 years.
God, 20 years strong. All right. So you were a former Dealer Synergy client. Can you tell us about that experience for a second? Like, where was that at?
So that was at Patriot, it was at Colonial Honda in Downingtown.
All right. So we met you, how many years ago was that?
It's got to be 13 or 14, 2013 or 14. So 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah. So it was about 5 or 6 years ago. So 5 or 6 years ago, Dealer Synergy came in, myself, and we did everything from, same thing like we're doing now. We did everything from the HR, CRM. We're doing way more CRM now, but we did CRM stuff. And then it's basically building an internet BDC. So can you tell us about the Hyundai situation that you guys were in, and then what happened basically with us, working with you guys?
So I came from AutoNation to them as the BDC manager originally. From there, they moved me to the front of the floor. Then we had another internet director come in and take over that position. Then we brought you in. So at first, I was like, we don't need help. I know.
Right.
I've been trained. I've worked in the biggest stores. We don't need help. We're paying for nothing. I can do all this. So pretty much they said, just stand back, let it happen. Don't interfere. Basically, we accepted it. We walked through it. By the end of that year, we were number one in the state, and we were number one in the nation at closing leads. So our lead percentage closing in the nation was the number one in the nation in Downingtown, Pennsylvania, where there's no easy way to get to.
That's perfect. So now that's pretty crazy. So basically we helped take the store to a whole stratosphere with internet, with closing, etc. So then you left the organization, and then you're now at Patriot as the general sales manager. So you reach out to us, but unbeknownst to either one of us, tell us this whole situation with T Got Your Keys, because this is freaking amazing.
So I've been following her I'm always on the lookout for salespeople. I've been following her for a couple months. So I needed something fresh, something new. I wanted to get, uplift my sales team, try and let everyone know how it should be, what we should be doing, what the future looks and it brings. And the problem is I'm still a little bit of a dinosaur. I want to keep up with the times, but I can't help them as well as I can yet. The way they should be doing things on social media, the way they should be reaching out, what they should be building, because it's all new business and it changes constantly. From what I knew in the BDC and as a salesperson 5 years ago has changed. Forget about when I started 20 years ago. It's a whole new thing. So you're always constantly trying to adapt and change and get the salespeople up to speed. And I figured if I brought her, they could see what it's done. I could learn from her. She could learn a little bit from me, and hopefully we can help each other and lift up the whole team and get to the next level. So I reached out through Facebook Messenger, which I don't even have. Just first time I ever did it. And all the stars lined up. Everything's set. It was mind-blowing. It all made sense once she told me. Because I asked you, I said, do you know this girl? Can you get me in contact with her? Because I see pictures. It was weird. I was looking over the weekend, and I seen all your pictures on it with her. And you stopped, and you're like, dude, it's my daughter. I said, enough said. It makes complete sense. I don't know how I overlooked that.
So what's funny, though, is that you said you reached out to her, though, and she was polite, but then she never followed up or anything like that with you.
No, nothing.
Yeah, so that's crazy. So anyway, I just want to make sure, that we're on the same page, because, there's two purposes that I had for doing this quick thing here. One was the fact that, when I came to do the kickoff meeting with you guys not too long ago, you said, Sean, I never told you this, but I just want to let you know, I'm not sure if you even knew, but, with your training, we became the #1 Hyundai dealership in the country for closing internet leads, which was freaking crazy. So I said, look, dude, can I get that on video? That's freaking awesome. And then the second thing is I wanted to just be clear, because I always do clean business, is that, Tiana was at, this other dealership, Savage, which is a great store. And I want to just make sure that, like, it's coming from your mouth right there, how that whole thing happened. You basically were reaching out to me, had nothing to do with this girl Tiana and like that, just to sign up, Dealer Synergy with Patriot because of our background at Colonial. And then from there, you know what I mean? You know, you were like, hey, I've been having my eye on this girl. And I said, yes, my daughter. I'll let her know that you had, mentioned her name to me. And then you guys had your own conversation that was separate from there.
Well, yeah. Both with, I mean, you were going to do some stuff earlier in the year with us, and we just never moved forward. So, I mean, it was that's why we got this all settled both the thing.
Yeah, no doubt. You know what I mean? So I just am excited, man, because to see that you work for, like, tell them some of the dealerships that you worked for in the past, some huge stores.
Major Chevrolet, Route 46 Nissan, and Auto Nation down in Delray Beach.
Bro, those are like mega spots. So now you are like, so tell us what your vision is right now. You are the GSM of a Buick GMC dealership, but tied to the Patriot Auto Group. It's a Chevy dealership. Your dealer is a G. You know what I mean? Like, he just likes to win. He's phenomenal, very supportive. And he's like, look, I just want to make this thing the best. So tell us what your vision is now that you're bringing in, dealer synergy for this showroom, for your showroom, and for the Chevy. What's your vision for the future for the organization?
Honestly, to be the number one dealer group in both brands, all three brands, Buick, GMC, and Chevy. I mean, nothing less is satisfactory, and we could do it. So we just need what's going to take us there. That vessel is dealer synergy. I guarantee it.
I appreciate it. And I heard that T was on the floor on Saturday. She sold her first car on the first working day.
On her own, too.
Good stuff. Well, listen, brother, I know that you're very busy and like that. I just wanted to turn around and get the quick, client testimonial out there. I appreciate you very much, and we'll go from there.